What's this?
Hey guys, Ron here, aka the Camping Canuck. I thought I'd do a quick video on how I dehydrate pasta and sauce for cooking in the backcountry. I got my little girl here, she's helping out. Probably not, but okay. So basically, what I use is I use for the sauce. I'll use crushed tomatoes. Sometimes I'll use fresh vegetables and dice it up. If you are going to do that, make sure that they're all cut fairly even so they dry around the same time. But for this one, I'm just going to use some onion powder, some basil, some garlic, and some oregano. And for the pasta, we are using penne. So you can use any noodle you want really, but I prefer using like a penne noodle because you don't have to break it up afterwards like you would with a spaghetti noodle, and they hold the sauce really well too. So that's what we're gonna use. All right. So first things first, we need to cook the pasta and the sauce.
Cook the pasta?
Yeah, cook the pasta.
What are you talking about?
I'm talking to the camera. What are you talking about?
So you're talking about it.
What are you talking about?
What are you talking about?
Alright, let's get it. We've got a pot here. Now we need to open up the... Do you want your own pot?
Yeah, I do.
Here, you mix this. Okay, you mix that pasta. Yeah, you mix that pasta. Okay? We'll see. I usually add a bunch of water too for the cooking part.
Madam.
Just so it doesn't dry up right away.
It's my turn.
Okay, I'll get you some. Okay, and then add whatever spices you want. I'm not measuring anything, so if that's something you want to do.
What's this? Mimi, I want this.
There you go. Whoops, don't drop your new-news. No, we don't need that in there.
Yeah.
And we have to cook that.
Some too.
Okay,
Yes.
there you go.
More.
Okay, I'll give you more.
Yes.
Yeah,
Mimi, I want this too.
there you go.
Yeah.
Some salt and pepper as well.
Some too.
Okay, there you go.
Some this.
Oh, you want salt too? There you go.
You Dad.
You're welcome. We'll get this on the stove. So we'll let this simmer probably 30-40 minutes.
T-Rex is it?
T-Rex is gonna eat it?
Yes, they will.
Oh, he's silly.
Wow.
Rawr.
No.
Rawr.
What is this?
Nom 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 nom. Oh, he likes your pasta.
There is this nana.
He's gonna eat that new too. He's gonna eat all the new. And you will cook your pasta as you normally would. One thing I forgot to mention is that I usually put ground beef in, but I do it separately. Like I'll cook the ground beef and store it separately in a separate Ziploc bag. I just don't take any chances with the meat, so I'll combine it all together when I'm in camp, but I store it separately, and then I'll rehydrate it separately as well usually. So I'll let it boil for a bit as well. But I think I did a video about that. I don't know if I ever posted it, but yeah, if I do post it, I'll link it up here. And while we wait, we will unload the dishwasher.
This.
And that, thank you. Okay, after the pasta's done cooking, you will drink it. Oops, of course. Try to get as much of the water out as you can. Okay, the sauce has been cooking for 30-40 minutes. Next, we're gonna combine the pasta and the sauce. So I'm just gonna put it all back in the pasta pot. It's important not to add any fat to it as well, so there's no additional fat in this at all. In the sauce, it's still a bit runny, but that's okay. There we go. Alright, so we'll mix it up real good. It's looking pretty good. So next we will add it to the dehydrator.
It's ready.
It's almost ready. So the dehydrator that I'm using is a Nesco. I've had this probably 5, 6, 7 years. Use it all the time. It does a great job. You taking that outside? See you later. So yeah. Anyway, what you're gonna need is you'll need these trays, the clear trays, and it goes on top of the slatted tray portion. The reason you're doing that is because the sauce would just drip off, and you want to try and save as much as fat as possible. So it's important to have a baby in the background making as much noise as possible. Okay, so we'll put them on the trays as evenly as possible.
What are you doing?
I'm dehydrating pasta. What are you doing? Yeah. Your new-news, yeah. Do you want some of these for lunch?
Yeah.
Okay. So that's probably enough for that tray. We'll just switch it. Try and make sure the trays are clean before you start too. Especially if you were doing meat or anything like that with them. On there, right? Oh.
What's that?
That's a dehydrator. Yeah, fill this one up too. With new news. Like this. Okay. Okay. You can't have these ones. So filling up both of these trays, that's a big meal for 2 people.
You just say you this.
Okay, that's lots. There we go. All right, now we gotta put this on. And I think I usually cook it at 135 Fahrenheit for probably 6 hours, 7 hours, maybe longer. We'll see how long it takes. I'll update you. That's hot.
This.
Yeah, it's hot. Okay, so we'll get this on, and I'll bring you back in a couple hours and see how they're doing. So why even bother cooking and dehydrating the pasta at this point instead of just bringing the pasta and cooking it in the backcountry? Well, the reason is that you would have to cook the pasta separately, which takes a lot more fuel if you're using a gas stove. And then you'll have to rehydrate and cook the rest of the ingredients like the sauce and the meat. With this process, you can just put it all in one pot, add the water to it, and let it sit for 15 minutes with boiling water, and it's done. You don't have to cook anything. All you have to do is basically rehydrate it and warm it up. And it saves a lot of time and a lot of effort at the end of a long day. Okay, it's been going for maybe an hour and a half now. It's starting to dry out pretty good already, so yeah. I don't think it'll take too long, maybe 5 hours. Okay, so it's been about 4 hours now, so it's actually looking really good. So at this point, you want to kind of break it up, get everything universal in terms of size, so it dries evenly. So if there's a bunch of clumps, just kind of break it apart like this, just so you know it's dry. This is pretty good at this point, but we're gonna give it another hour. Okay, it's been 5 hours now, and I think it's ready. Oh yeah. Yep. Completely dry, and the noodles have absorbed a lot of the sauce, which is nice. But you still get some flakes like that. Okay, and now the next step is to I'll let it sit for a few minutes just to cool off, and then I'm going to get out the food saver, and we're gonna vacuum seal it.
What are you doing and what are you making? Awesome. I know what I'm going to do.
There you go. Okay, so the next step is to put the pasta and sauce into the Ziploc. Well, first I put them in a Ziploc, but I don't close it. The reason is that when you vacuum seal it, they're really sharp actually, the dried noodles. So they can easily penetrate the bag. So I usually at least double bag it, sometimes triple bag it. So I'll just fill up a couple Ziplocs in. So next we will get the food saver out. So with this is a large roll of food saver storage bag that you have to cut. So we'll cut a couple bags to the right size. We'll go with that. We'll split them. Now we'll turn this bad boy on. The
Push me.
one end. I'll be out in a minute.
Push me. Dad, just push me now.
What the heck was that?
Is that fire?
It's not a fire, I don't think. Nope.
It's a gun. What is? What the heck?
What the heck? Okay. Alright, next we're gonna fill up the food saver bags with the pasta. Tight squeeze. I think you did it.
You push me, Dad.
Okay, but you have to wait.
What are you doing?
I'm putting the pasta in.
You push me.
And now we will seal it.
You push me now.
Yep, in a minute. Hopefully it didn't burn. There we go. All sealed up.
Hey, push me, bye. I push
See, the edges are pretty sharp, so we'll find out in a couple minutes if it... So you can see that the vacuum seal didn't take. It was, there's some real sharp pieces that just broke through the Ziploc and through the vacuum seal bag. So I'll have to seal it again, and hopefully it doesn't break through this time. Okay, there we go. It's sealed now. I don't think anything broke through. So it'll store nice like this, and it'll be ready to use on my next camping trip. So that is it. That is how I dehydrate my pasta and sauce and store it for using in the backcountry. So if you like this video and you haven't done so already, hit the subscribe button, comment if you have any questions, and we'll see you on the next one. Thanks. Bye.